There's 3 down there, and they're apparently all called Dawn the Sheriff. They're not. And 3 over there. Okay, that is doable, I think. And I'm gonna try to get to our bedrooms. Let's put all the animals inside. Okay. Okay, what do you have? You've got those grenades. You've got to... No, it's nothing about being a boring person. I'm a boring person. It's not about being a boring person. It's not about playing games well either. It's about being entertaining and working on that. Okay, let's pull back here. Ow! Chicken Ninja, run! But yeah, the table I shared was about viewership, not amount of streamers. Okay, have fun, Secret Chiefs. Have fun. Enjoy your lurk. I'm liking 1.1 a lot. I really do. Go, Reaper, go. You need to pull back 1. You're gonna go over there. Okay, you're dead now. You got hit there. That's why you watched. Yeah, but I think you misunderstood what that... You just walked over a trap and you didn't get hit. Cheeky bugger. Cheeky bugger. All done. I think we're all done. Lucky's trying to escape. Let's get you and you. Do you have... Hey, Polar Knight. How's it going? Does he have Nimble? Oh, good question. That could be it. That could have been it, yeah. Yeah, he was nimble. Good point, yeah. And way better than the sense too. Oh, damn. Nice shot there. Thanks, Aristosatai. Also, hi. Hello. What did you just... Oh, wait. No, there's more. There is more. There is more. There are more. I know how to speak English properly. Yep. Strip the body armor. We will. Oh, wait. Okay, one of them... Oh, he fell over. I see. But now there's Rasmussen. We're going to strip them. The sets that when you browse the directory, going a couple pages in might make somebody's day. Also, it shows... It's supposed to be... Yeah, see? They're not attacking this. You should shoot this. You know, there's a pirate. You should... not feel so like I know this sounds weird, but you know, as a streamer, you always are your own worst critic, and sometimes you feel bad about your viewership, especially if you try something new and you know it's lower, or you switch games and it's lower, and you know it's just weird things like that. It's our brains like to mess with us a lot, so stuff like that really helps to put it into perspective. Because it shows that actually, you know what? You're not doing that badly in comparison to most people, which is actually really awesome. If you go to something, there's a site called twitchtracker.com and you can put your channel in and it'll analyze you, and like, it's insane. With my amount of viewership, I'm actually in the top 0.3% on Twitch, which is insane. And that really helps to put that kind of into perspective a little bit. So yeah, time is a bit thing too. Not really. Not as much as people think, because Twitch is global and there's viewers at all times. You might not get people from America watching, but there's still, you know, there's lots of people on stream. Your viewers might just be from Australia instead, like me, for example. I get a lot of people from Australia and Southeast Asia. Like, comparatively, my numbers from those regions are a lot higher because I stream in their prime time. But yeah. Streaming as an Aussie would be hard. No. Drongo does phenomenally well, and he streams in the evenings, which is morning EU time. Yeah. Spyglass. No, you just have to find your niche and what works for you. Yeah. And no, it's not, because there's always people. I mean, the thing is, my when you look at my viewership stats, 30% of my viewers are still from the US. But because it's not US prime time, for example, Blind's viewership is 60% US. But I still get like my most viewers are still from the US, but there are other markets than the US and they watch Twitch too. So yeah. The ranking is worth because of so many streamers. You have a few dozen episode viewership with a million of viewers. Oh yeah, of course, but still, yeah. Is there no one watching? What do you mean no one watching? There's loads of people watching streamers. It's just there is 2 million streamers on the platform. 2 million streamers. 2 million, that's a lot of people. And there's like roughly 40,000 partners, 26,000 of which streamed during the 4th quarter of 2019. So almost half of partners have stopped streaming or haven't streamed in or more like 40% of partners haven't streamed in the last 4 months. And there is something like 800,000 affiliates or something like that. There was Stream Elements and Streamer News, they do a quarterly recap of the numbers. So the last recap that we had was for see, they also don't shoot prisoners anymore, which is weird. They do the recap every quarter. So yeah. You wonder what, because they still earn money from them. Yeah, they still earn money. If people go back and watch VODs, they still run ads on them. They're not losing out on anything money-wise or anything like that. They should make partner easier to lose. But why? I don't know. I feel punishing somebody just because, for example, sometimes life situation just changes seems not good. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. I just had a trader from Affection, the duster you made from his brother's skin. I see. Oh, okay. So prisoners will not on purpose put on flak armor anymore. Interesting. They will just put on normal armor. Lose their job because they go on a holiday. Yeah, that too. Yeah, or, you know, longer break or whatever. Because of health issues. No, I don't think they need to take partner away. On inactive accounts. Rasmus has got an infection. Okay. Why would they remove... It takes a really long time for Twitch to deactivate your account. It takes a really long time. If you did well during your month holiday year. Oh damn, yeah. Of course, McGraw, of course in the game, yeah. Going on an extended vacation as a streamer is scary AF. Because if you're not streaming, people will forget about you. Even going away, like even just going to something like TwitchCon, which is like at most a week, you still lose so many subscriber points. It's ridiculous. But that's just the reality that we have to accept. This is just how it is, yeah. Back in the good old JTV days, I remember that gaming section had like 1 to 2 pages of streams and that was it. Back in my day! Yeah, it's not the inactive streamers that they have to watch about. They have to get better at the moderation team. Yeah. Yeah, that's too cool. Yep, good point. Yep. You either stay to a number, you know, you can get back to where you want if you're smart about it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you actually can. Yeah. Basically, from every how to stream is stream pretty much daily on a schedule and plug it on social media. Yep. And be smart about game choice as well. You gotta be smart about game choice. Oh god, no, don't do that. Gotta be smart about game choice. don't try to become the next Tarkov, you know, boss right now, just because everybody started playing the game. Because you will be down so many pages in the directory. It's, yeah, not, yeah. Why don't they just remove the inactive accounts? Because not every inactive... What do you mean? Like, remove inactive accounts, like deactivate them completely? Take away their partnership status? Take away their sub buttons? Or, like, delete their accounts? Because people who've streamed might still be active on Twitch and just watching. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, but there's delete. But there's plenty of streamers who still use Twitch. They just don't stream anymore. And there's plenty of affiliates as well. Yeah. And as I said, people checking out their streams and going back there might still, you know, there's still places for them to serve ads to people, yeah. Like, my cat has a very strange, yeah. Yes, my cat definitely has an opinion on that. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have at least tested out streaming once or twice. They would all have to be removed. I don't think that's gonna happen, yeah. You disagree with the partner, but argument is that it makes the partner pro more exclusive. Because they don't... Yeah, but we all know how fickle numbers are. That's the problem. So if we force people to stay above 75 average, what if game switching happens, or people just move on from content, or you have to take an extended break and then your number dips down but you still want to stream? I don't know. It seems very difficult to do. Don't know. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. Yeah. If a muscle mental breaks collapse when you didn't stream. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh you don't. Oh, you disagree with... Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Sorry. But yes, exactly. I mean, this was before I was partnered. I took 18 months away from Twitch. Yeah. That would my account would be gone. Because I streamed daily for a really long time and then I was just gone for 1.5 years. My account would be gone. Good night, Quack. Sleep well. Yeah. There are 40,000 partners. Yes, but there's like hundreds of thousands of affiliates. So an affiliateship is pretty easy to get. And I say pretty easy because I know that there's still people struggling to get affiliateship. But theoretically, it's pretty easy to get. Okay, tough, sickly, ugly, underground or blood loss, but you can't really... Well, you could be a miner. We need a researcher though, FG. We need a researcher. None of these are good researchers. Like, none of these. You're also lazy. You can't research at all. You're sickly. And you have a broken arm, basically. Oh, yeah. You only get first recommend channels from live channels. Yeah. They do. I think what Twitch though has to do, they have to definitely make their recommendation of channels better. They definitely have to work on that. And because Discovery has gotten so much better nowadays over the years, for sure. Like, definitely, because you can switch your browsing tab on Twitch to channels recommended for you, rather than, you know, just sort by view account. So that is definitely gotten much better. Like, when I compare my stats now to back how it used to be, like, I don't know, say 4 years ago, I get a lot more views from Discovery now, which is good. Yeah. Some people buy viewers to get partner. Twitch is pretty good about detecting that nowadays. The follow and viewer bots. Yeah. It would be good. Yeah, user tags would be great. I agree. Yeah. So viewers change their content and style personality all in the hope of getting partnered. It's gross, you think? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's difficult having, like, you know, it's, yeah. Obviously you're not going to like, you can't do a 180 from your personality and try to portray yourself completely differently on stream. That just doesn't work out most of the time. But yeah, viewbots nowadays, they see them really quickly, and there's loads of streams that, yeah, that just doesn't work anymore. Yeah. And now they've also basically worked against those follow for follow, sub for sub, lurk for lurk channels. Basically, they've made those against TOS, basically, so that's no longer a viable thing, so to speak. Oh, she's got a stab scar in her head. Ouch. So that's gone. So they fixed some things in that regard. They still, as I said, discoverability still needs works. I think user-generated tags could be great. Potentially also, though, opens up stuff for harassment, because certain people might like just do like bad tags. If you could tag a stream with where you choose like user-generated tags, but make them not be input by the user, but rather they choose from a drop-down list, that could work around that. It's difficult to balance that sort of stuff. Yeah. What was that? Basically it was people trying to get to partnership and affiliateship, where they'd follow other streamers to get the other streamer to follow back. They would sub to the other streamer, and the other streamer would sub back, and the same with like lurking in the chat. So we'd have somebody that has like 60-70 viewers, but there's like 3 people in chat talking, but it's actually all legit accounts watching the channel. They're just not actually actively participating in building the community. Hi Earth Priest, RimWorld 1.1. Yes, there was a big update. Yes. But still say this person isn't family friendly when they are. Maybe, yeah, but maybe make family friendly not one of the user generated tags. But yeah. Don't know. Hi Lustrous Wolf, how's it going? What are you doing, kitty cat, huh? It's a problem, but they still need to definitely work on things. But yeah, maybe tags from a drop-down menu would be good. You got rid of all your mods. You can do it. You can play vanilla. You haven't discovered a streamer in years, though. Have you looked, though? Have you actively looked? And I mean, there's also always, that's why I raid, right? And I don't always just raid friends. I also try to raid and see if there's new people around that I could maybe, you know, get to know. And we've met a whole bunch of really awesome people that way, which is awesome. They changed the persona in the games they played. Sometimes they do, yeah. But the thing is, people will be able to tell in the future. And yeah, people think that getting the partnership, like the little check mark, opens all doors for you. But in actuality, what being a partner on Twitch means is you just have to work harder. Yeah. Hi, Wolf. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Exactly. And I mean, to be fair, like, for example, the RimWorld community is really good about that, like sharing viewers with each other and rating and whatnot, and sharing communities with each other, which is really good. Hi, Mikkel. How are you? You are a member of some cool communities that are completely gone now. Yeah, sometimes life changes. Yeah. Sometimes life just changes, and sometimes priority shift and interest shift as well on the streamer's side. As great as rating? Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Okay, wooden hand and wooden hand. You find FG discovery for Oni. Cool. It works sometimes, yeah. I get suggested some pretty good streamers, like, and the thing is, what a lot of people also don't know, when you use the recommended tab, you can say this content is not for me. A lot of people don't know that, but if you go to Twitch to the browse tab, right? If you go to browse and you set it to sort recommended for me, and then you can click on whatever, and then you can click, like, for example, this is my Twitch right now. This is what's recommended for me, which is pretty accurate because, face it, I do RimWorld a lot. That's a pretty cool game. Just Chatting, well, Kiri has done Just Chatting, so I've watched that lately. I've watched that, I've watched that, I've watched that, I've watched that. So that's all really accurate. And if you don't, once you've watched this, these little 3 icons, I am not interested in this recommendation. Make use of this. You can also do that for the actual directory. So you can be, for example, oh, FGsquared. I don't know if I like this. And you can do, like, you know, recommend it for you. And if you have to be on recommended for you though to see that, and then you can be like, you know what, that FGsquared person, I don't like this person. I'm not interested in this content. And then you don't get that recommended anymore. But you have to train the algorithm, and a lot of people don't train their personal algorithm because they don't do the voting down there enough, so to speak, which is not really a voting down, but saying it's not for me, right? So yeah, the other reviewers left because of the changes that were made. Yeah, but that's, yeah, I mean, doesn't that just speak for the other people in the community though, that the ones that left? I mean, okay, but yeah, definitely make use of that when you use the recommend for you thing, and teach the algorithm, because the algorithm can only learn if you tell it what you like and what you don't like. Totally don't like that FG person. Exactly. I mean, who's that streamer? Girl. Excuse me, hiccups. It's how you found me through Oni when Ko was streaming it and wanted to learn. Ah, cool, awesome. Yeah, you found me through an Alistair raid. Yep. Exactly, yeah. That sucks though, that it changed that much, but yeah, it does happen sometimes, yeah. But that's, you know, sometimes stuff just changes, and I know plenty of streamers who just, and I mean, this is kind of quote unquote also their fault, because I know plenty of streamers who went like super duper ham on one specific game and then burnt out on the game, but they kept streaming it because it gave them viewership. But that's the only thing they can do, because otherwise they don't get the viewership, and they already made the jump to maybe being full-time streamer, so they need those viewers, and but they can't. So it's always like, you know, you have to look at both sides of the coins. It's really fickle. And that's kind of just how content creation can be. Yeah, you had been a mod there, and your credit that was supporting it was terrible. I've left communities because stuff changed. It sucks, yeah, but it's life, kind of, isn't it? People and communities unfortunately sometimes do change, and not for the better. You think you did a search for sultry German voiced streamers? Nice. Rose really watched had that issue with PUBG. She went from variety to full-time PUBG, but then you saw her viewership drop whenever she streamed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy RimWorld, and Aw, Killer Marshmallow!
5 months, how did this happen? What the heck, time but emoji.
Killer Marshmallow, thank you so much. What the heck, thank you so much for your Prime sub. I really appreciate it. And yes, 5 months already, isn't that crazy? But yeah, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I mean, I sort of have that, because I've always done RimWorld a lot. If you go back through like my years of content, And luckily we have lovely tracking sites to help with that. About 46% of my content, like my overall streamed content on Twitch, has been RimWorld. So there is that, right? And so I love the game and I love playing it. And people are in the directory are super supportive, but like branching out is really takes a lot of work, especially when you're trying to, oh god, the mech hive again, especially when you're trying to get partnered, because you try to go because you have to get your numbers at the time, so you have to focus, because otherwise it's ridiculously hard to try to get over the hump, basically. But at the same time, once you do that, branching out, you have to be smart about it as well. It's not impossible, because you know we've been enjoying a lot of other games, especially recently, and I'm just super thankful that I managed to do that. But in total, it's really difficult to get there. And if you're not, and a lot of people are not necessarily super smart about it. So yeah, it's on the streamer to make the switch to this has still not been replaced. No, to make the switch possible, so to speak. Yeah. If you have a support community that likes you and you want to play a particular game, they will support you. If you strictly follow the numbers, it depends. I guess it depends on how you go about it. Yeah. For like 6 months, and then you change games, so you were not smart about it. I didn't do it for 6 months straight, and I played other things too. But for the last 2 months, just before partnership, I definitely just did RimWorld. It really depends on the streamer and the community and how they go about it, and how you switch games as well. Because it... Not to applaud myself, but what I did was I streamed very similar games that a lot of people are interested in from my community. I still do that. I play certain games of I like how it's super synchronized. Oh no, it's not anymore because that one's slowing down, but I play other games off stream, but for example, I would probably, unless for a joke, I never streams Escape from Tarkov, because I know people would probably not really watch me for that, because it's completely and utterly different, even though it could be fun. But for example, like stuff like Oni or Stone Shot or any like of the other builders, or when like Dwarf Fortress is coming out on Steam eventually, whenever, you know, hell freezes over, you know, stuff like that is definitely possible, but you have to be kind of a bit smart about it. You would watch EFT. That just reminds me of the time when I streamed from TwitchCon and I had to stream freaking PUBG. Hey Metalhead Joel and Hibbledy Bibble 1.1. Awesome. That's my quick thoughts. Are those centipedes or a new unit? New unit called Pikemen. They're basically glass cannon snipers. They have the range of a sniper rifle. Would stick with me through a day to... well, some part of the community would, and that's the cool thing. I'm getting to that point where I can do that, but it's a very long process. But numbers would still be probably 60% maybe of what we have now. Maybe, if at all. So it's yeah, it's a fickle thing, because you want to have fun. You want to still be connected with your community, but at the same time, you also, as a streamer, just want to grow. So it's a you know, it's really difficult. Yeah. There's another streamer watching them to shift between 2 games every 6 months with random variety. I'd be scared to scream a lot, and I'm not sure how to keep talking about stuff. You just lose the filter in your brain. You know the stuff that you're constantly... I mean, maybe it's because I'm one of those people that just has a constant voice in their head anyways. So instead of like putting a filter on that and not voicing what I'm thinking about, I just go blark. I mean, obviously I still have a filter, mostly a little bit, like there's a tiny little filter, but it's mostly just I just go. And it really helps if you've got an engaged chat as well. It's at the voice. No, McGraw, I'm living that out in the game. It's fine. Losing all filter, exactly. Not all filter, but like most of the filter, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Moth Hunter. Pretty much, in a way, that's kind of it. But no, it's just, yeah. That's why it's so. That's why sometimes it hurts when people say, "Oh, you got partnered now. I don't need to support you anymore. You've made it." That's not really the case, and it's the same with people who are you say, because there's people out there who say, "Oh, you've partnered now. I just support affiliates." Which is commendable, but at the same that they're supporting people, and that's great. But just because you've got a little tiny check mark, which literally changes nothing, sometimes that hurts. Yeah, I know it helps a little bit. Yeah. So remember that success is not a point; it's the process. Yeah. So I totally that's why it's I can understand the feeling, like that people think that there might be the community might be lost a little bit, but like the feel of the community might be lost a little bit, but at the same time, it's for a streamer, if they start stagnating, it gets really scary. Yeah, if I could join us whoever said, "You stream, what do you stream?" Would you be like, "I stream RimWorld," or would you stream, "I stream variety"? I would say I think of myself as a niche variety streamer. Check my misuse home, which is all bots. Yeah. Doesn't the check mark give me superpowers? Unfortunately, no. I mean, it does come with a couple of nice perks, for sure. But those perks don't suddenly like start printing money. Hi, Ondori-chan. Hello. Some streamers like Ninja lose 5 digits when they don't stream on time. It is definitely noticeable if you're not live, you're not producing content, and people notice. But we've come to, like, you kind of need to start accepting that, because you can't constantly be on. You just can't. Mr. Kerblamo, thank you so much for your Prime sub. That's really kind of you. Nice boosh there across my screen. Enjoy your artists, and thank you so much for the support. Yeah, it's good to know that Twitch is aware to those that are bot followers. Yes, they're very much aware of it. Very much. You never get partnered. People just aren't into art. I think you can definitely get partnered still with art. It's just it's more of the schedule thing. Yeah. What do you stream yourself sleeping? Streaming yourself sleeping is actually okay again, Adigeko. That used to be against TOS, but they've actually quietly changed from that. Sleeping on stream is okay if you're not listed in a directory and you've got moderators moderating and watching chats. Yeah. I feel like you have to be already famous as an artist to actually get people watching. I think the problem is you have to do a lot more stuff outside than Twitch. Like, you gotta go and do stuff on YouTube. You gotta do stuff on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Oh god, yeah. Oh, it's totally scams. It's totally scam, and it's against TOS, and it won't help you. Yeah, maybe you'll get, if people that follow and view bot it and whatnot. Yeah, maybe you get partnered. What is the chat mark really going to help you if you've got 3 normal people in your community that support you generously? Because support is always appreciated, but obviously not expected. I feel, because we're talking about support and money here, I feel I should say that again. It is always appreciated, not as expected, and If you can't or don't want to monetarily support, that is totally okay as well. And we're not going to think less of you, just to bring that out there. But anyways, it's not gonna, you know, yeah, you might be a partner, but a partner, like if you have 3 people that sub to you, it's gonna take forever and a day until you know, you can't live off that. So why even bother throwing away the money? I don't know, it's really weird. Yeah. You watch a fair amount of art now. The artists you watch are famous that you know of. Oh, I see. Yeah. At some point, the bar for partner in the art directory was lower as well. Yes, that too. That was when creative first came around. But anyways, what I was even talking about? I was talking about before I went into I don't even know. Before Dwaffle said cats and otters and RimWorld 1.1 hype artists, yeah. So it's definitely schedule. Schedule helps a lot. You don't have to be on every day, but you have to have a schedule so people know when they can find you. Like it's such a and this sounds weird, but it's such a compliment when you open your chat up in the morning before you go, you know, live and whatnot, and there's already people chatting. That is such a huge compliment, and like people are waiting, and that thing you can only get if you actually have a schedule. Yeah, I know it's difficult in certain situations, but yeah, that's a thing that you kind of that's a thing that definitely helps. Oh shoot, is it all of them? It's probably gonna be all of them, isn't it? It's always all of them. Yeah. Oh god, Chicken Ninja. Oh god, why are you so slow with the door? Oh god, this is bad. Yeah, Chicken Ninja is... Are you just stuck in... Oh, you're just lying in the door. I see. You're just chilling in the door now. Got it. Okay, this is fine though. This is fine. We'll get Reaper. That has notifications on. Yeah, nobody has notifications on. Okay. Nobody has notifications on nowadays. I wish. If I go on my channel analytics, I can see how many people have my notifications on and my follower each. Tuesday 18th of February, my live notification was clicked on by 8 people. 8 people. At 25% of my followers had notifications on. Nobody uses notifications. They're super delayed. The email ones are very delayed, yes. Yeah, the email ones are very delayed. They don't really work, yeah. Discord is better. And I use a browser extension called Twitch Now. That really helps. Yeah, Twitch Now is what I use. Is my preferred method of being informed about streams. You just stop my Twitch? Hey, that's fine with me, Brer. Yeah. That is fine with me. All right, we're getting him now. Good. Twitch meow. No, Twitch Now, but almost meow. Yes, almost meow. No, Reaper, go there. Can you doctor? Yes, you're just not very good at it. That's okay though. There you go. Do it. Maybe an accurate measure though. You have notifications on, but you don't click on it. It is not, but yeah, most people do not have notifications on. But that's okay. I have everything on Twitch muted as well, and I don't click them when they come up. I use Discord. I use Discord notifications to get notified about streams, as well as the browser extension. Okay. They're gonna start bonking down the door. No, they're not gonna stop bonking down the door. Oh, great. Awesome. Okay, so you... You be area 1 and you be area 1. Oh goodness, mouse! Hello! Wow, that surprised me! Holy shit.
FG is hype, fish shurk, FG is hype, fish shurk, FG
yes,
is
yeah,
hype.
I know, I got scared too.
FG is hype.
I got scared too, kitty cat. Mouse, thank you so much for 19 months of support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for using your Prime sub here. Nugget wants